What's up, you guys? It's Exploring with India, and today we have another reaction. Okay, we have a little mini series. This one has been highly requested. Disaster, Chernobyl, but I'm looking at Chernobyl disaster. I had to find out how to pronounce it, so hopefully I pronounced it right. Honestly, your homegirl doesn't know anything about this, but that's good that we're exploring it because it's good to know the history and what has happened. So your homegirl's going to explore for the first time. Of course, you guys put your opinions down below. How do you guys feel? The first time you explored it, how did it make you feel, you know? And the story behind it. Number of reactors, nuclear power plant. Okay, that's all I'm going to read. Make sure you guys go explore the full-length reaction with me. Every scene, no edits, uncut India. Should you guys run it up? And let's explore through your favorite homegirl's eyes. Let's go.
It's not that we'll mistake them for the truth. The real danger is that if we hear enough lies, we no longer recognize the truth at all. All we want to know is who is to blame. In this story, it was Anatoly Dyatlov, and now Dyatlov will spend the next 10 years in a prison labor camp. There were far greater criminals than him at work.
What does matter is that to them, justice was done. A just world is a sane world. What happened there, what happened after, even the good we did. I've given you everything I know. They'll deny it, of course. They always do.
Stressed, tired of being tired. He just said cat food, 3 cat food bowls with 1 cat. You hung yourself? Okay, so he was just done with it all. You can tell he was stressed. And I'm guessing him putting that cat food out was just like letting the cat eat until someone like finds him. Oh, that's wicked. What is that? I think they're all in shock.
The control system tank, hydrogen. You and Toktanov, you morons, blew the tank. They're not all the way.
What does this mean?
Take the servos from the standby console. You two get the backup pumps running. We need water.
The stack is burning. I saw it.
You're confused.
Listen.
Don't explode. Akimov.
The core can't explode. It has to be the tank.
Anything can happen. I'm one of those people like if, because it can't happen. Nobody knows how life is going to play out. What's going to happen. If there's a will, there's a way. Like, I believe in that. The universe wants to do what the hell it wants to do, and you cannot take that stuff for granted. Like, and let it slide. Believe him.
We're wasting time. Let's go.
Okay, he's going to go check it out. I'm low-key scared for him. Wake all of them?
You're not on call tonight?
Bringing everybody in. Military and civil.
The colour.
Private says he thinks they're shining floodlights or something.
And what if they're
Stick with your
chemicals?
instinct. I'm trying to see too.
Are they bombing?
I'm going to find Hodim Chuk in the pump room. You, here.
I didn't see his face. What's wrong with his face? Oh.
Why are you going there?
Have you seen Hodim Chuk?
Where's Victor? Victor. Victor. Oh, I'm gonna get you out of here.
Good Hodim Chuk.
We know it's outside. And it was an explosion, so it opened up. Oh, so them are the tanks that they said busted. That's gonna make everything change. And that's killing them.
I dropped the control rods from the other panel.
They're still up.
What?
They're still only a third of the way in. I don't know why.
And I tried calling for the electricians.
I don't give a shit about the panel. I need water in my reactor core. Get down there and make sure those pumps are on.
Pumping, but that's as high as the meter.
3.6. Not great, not terrible.
Taste metal. Yeah, what is that?
Would that matter?
I don't know.
I don't think they're taking this serious.
What do you need? We need to get into the reactor hull to lower the control rods while the door's jammed.
Oh, that's because he touched.
Akimov.
Oh, automatically. They left him. Run. It's too late.
I don't think you should go. It could be dangerous.
What do you mean dangerous? It's a fire. It's over there. We're over here.
Mikhail.
And you got your baby out.
Well, he's never gotten hurt before. None of the boys have.
Never say never.
Get some rest.
I don't think she's gonna be able to sleep.
Scott,
Oh, cow.
I looked right into it. I looked into the core.
Topped and off, take him. Ruptured condenser lines. The feed water is mildly contaminated.
I think he's delusional at this point.
Electricians, mechanics, we need bodies.
You do not need to bleed.
Times I have to say it.
Bring nobody else up in there.
Well, I don't know if I can make things better for you. But I can certainly make them worse.
That doesn't matter if I'm dead. So do what you have to do at this point. If you scared, stick with your instinct. Doesn't matter if I'm dead. So do what you have to do at this point. If you scared, stick with your instinct. Conrad being selfish and blinded. What you gonna do? Call the people in? Tell them don't come to work.
That one, maybe an hour. This one, not until morning. You know, I once went 2 days without sleep. 10 women went into labor at the same time.
They haven't brought anyone in from the fire.
What fire?
The power plant.
You mean disinfectant?
No, pills. Does the hospital stock iodine pills?
Have you called Fermin? To call him. If I'm up, he's up.
That was a whole safe room.
I take it the safety test was a failure.
We have the situation under control.
Under control?
Power plant is on fire.
No one can blame you for this, Director Prokhanov. Encountered technical difficulties leading to an accumulation of hydrogen in the control system tank. It regrettably ignited.
Deputy Chief Engineer Dyatlov was directly supervising the tests.
I'm told 3.6 Röntgen per hour.
Well, that's not great, but it's not horrifying.
Not at all.
Is if it's out in the air, right? Like, radiation cannot be good for the body or the air. Like, or am I tripping? Do I not know what I'm talking about?
Have them wake up the local executive committee. There'll be orders coming down.
What do you think makes the colours?
It's the fuel for sure. It's all right up to the fuel. If you do a glass of vodka an hour for 4 hours.
Isn't Yuri a plumber? Oh, it is beautiful.
All of this is hitting your skin. And it shows every detail. How amazing. You need to get your baby out of there, and you. Do they not, serious question, do they not believe in something will happen? Because, like, people told them, the news, whatever, told them, like, this is safe, it will never happen? Or, like, they're really blinded to the fact? Like, they really don't know what this can happen? How it can affect your body and your immune system and you and your babies? I mean, I know they don't know, but... Oh, he's starting to cough. I don't even think we should have matches and lighters in here. He's the only smart one so far.
We've done all we can from the perimeter. We need to start making our way to the roof.
I don't think we need to go to the roof.
Vasily!
Go home, Vasily.
Vasily, it's this path straight up. All the way up, all the way in.
I mean, we get closer.
Yep, going in now.
I mean, I guess we're already there. Both of them feel it. This is not right. 3:30 a.m.
What about the auxiliary? We have to open the valves.
Sasha.
What do you want, Boris? If it's true, then we're dead. 1 million people are dead. Is that what you need to hear?
Pump water into a ditch, there's nothing there.
I guess we know where they called us in early. Is anyone saying what happened? They're running the safe.
So they are literally out here, about to go into work at this place that is very dangerous. And I'm pretty sure all of them have family.
It doesn't make sense to me either.
But it's in a safe and we can't find the key.
It's in building 2. Follow me.
Find a seat, plenty of room, very safe down here. We built this shelter to withstand the nuclear attack by the Americans, so Frolishev 2 Central Committee member Dolgeek and Dolgeek 2 General Secretary Gorbachev, it's well under control. Second, because we ensure that this incident has no adverse consequences.
How dangerous is this? There's mild radiation, but it's limited to the plant itself.
No, it isn't. We have wives here. We have children. I say we evacuate the town.
Do you think I would keep it in Pripyat if it wasn't safe?
Bukhanov. The air.
What is its real name?
The Vladimir I. Lenin Nuclear Power Station.
He mad.
For is that not the sole purpose of the apparatus of the state? Will always be rewarded. The state tells us it wants to prevent a panic. Listen well. That when the people ask questions that are not in their own best interest, they should simply be told to keep their minds on their labor.
So we're keeping it a secret now. We don't want people to know instead of saving them. So we can save our own ass, like, somewhat. I don't know, but if I was that man that spoke up and said, let's evacuate, like, me and my family are leaving, I'm gonna try to tell people too on the low, because they might kill me if I tell people. Like,
We seal off the city. No one leaves, undermining the fruits of their own labor.
yeah, it's a wicked game.
Comrades, this is our moment to shine.
What is an award if we are dead and our family is dead? I mean, then he up there in age, like, what? No. What a speech. No, look at him. He's shedding a tear. Tell somebody. What would you guys do? I mean, I told you what I would do. Yeah. Now what?
The large dosimeter from the safe, the one with 1,000 Röntgen capacity.
What was the number?
There was none. The meter burned out the second it was turned on. It only goes to 200 Röntgen, but it's better than the small ones. It maxed out.
How'd you get that number from feed water leaking from a blown tank? Then what the fuck are you talking about?
I walked around the exterior of Building 4.
You didn't see graphite. You didn't! Because it's not there!
How an RBMK reactor core explodes. Not a meltdown, an explosion.
I don't see how it could explode. But it did.
Enough.
And there it goes. Anybody in that building, right by it, or in the air, dead. I mean, at least that's what I'm getting from so far. Like, they are fools. Most of them. Like, what? And here it goes.
I apologize.
Are you going to feel different about it now?
Been around it all night. Go to the vent block roof and report back what you see.
Oh, no.
No, I won't do that.
You gonna put me in jail. Because I'm not doing that. They have lost their rabbit ass mind for their career, job, like whatever it is that makes them think you're gonna put these workers' lives on the line. Like they didn't already slave for you already. I'm just so confused. Let me know if you guys would do it. Like, I don't know. Because like I said, they must not know what all this can do.
It'll be fine. You'll see.
You making him? Run.
Let's begin.
All the way over.
It's nothing to be sorry for. I told you, we did nothing wrong.
Yeah, it's in God's hands now. You got me messed up. Make him do it with the gun. Like, so wrong. This is literally a suicidal. My heart hurts for him. Like, he was scared already. Like, now he just automatically red. All of us. Time to evacuate. How did we get here? I wouldn't tell them nothing. Nothing at all. He was sleeping good. Probably never again.
Valerie Legazo?
Yes?
And head of the Bureau for Fuel and Energy. There's been an accident at the Chernobyl nuclear power plant. Anna is reporting 3.6 Rontgen per hour.
That's actually significant. You should evacuate the
You're
surround.
an expert on RBMK reactors.
Don't you think, given the amount of radiation, that it would be...
Legazo, if nothing else, certainly not policy. Do you understand?
Yeah, the whole phone call was iffy. The whole phone call was wicked. All in his voice. Like, what are you talking about? He's trying to tell you, evacuate now. Like, due to the radiation, should we meet? Like, he didn't even let him finish sentences or nothing. Like, and they're getting weak. All in her face. I mean, they're already there, so it's really nothing they can do. Details really matter. Few people. This is the whole time. What's about to happen? It's there. And everybody's outside. Let's see. First of all, let's see my perspective on it. I definitely feel like it's deeper than what they think, but I feel like, honestly, their mindset is, it never happened, it will never happen, so we have nothing to worry about. And when it does happen, let's not take it so serious and be so paranoid about it. But you honestly have to, like I said, I'm one of those people, I'm a little paranoid, but I'm not so OMG about it. But I'm one of those people, what if? What if, you know? And sticking with your instincts. And if you get that gut feeling, it's just like, you need to listen to that gut feeling before I regret it, you know? A lot of them are in shock. A lot of them are blind to it. Some of them are wicked and want to keep it a whole secret. Which is like, obviously they work for the government, because you see the army trucks. So it's just like, yeah, this is going to be a secret, and it's going to be horrible. The man they called at the end, he was trying to say, like, that's kind of high, we need to evacuate. I do believe that's what he was trying to say before he got cut off. And then before he got cut off again, he was like, he was going to say, should we meet because of radiation, or should we meet there because of radiation? And then that's the same man at the beginning that killed himself. So it's just like, we see why he was stressed. We see why he was going under, and he made tapes and he hit him, and then he did what he did. Like, he was tired of being tired, maybe guilty or dwelling on stuff. Like, this is serious. But of course, you guys put your comments down below. Like I said, full length reaction, early access will be in the link down in the description. Every scene, no edits. Make sure you guys stay tuned, and we're going to explore more through your homegirls out.
Decisions we had to make was how to deal with the fact that our hero ultimately ends up taking his own life. We felt from the very start that we should begin with it. Right away, you know what the cost of it was. That also signals to you as to that isn't what the story is about. The story of Chernobyl is shocking enough. We didn't feel like we should be building up to that moment and then shocking people in the final episode. We wanted them to know right up front, this is what happens. This man is going to die, and this nuclear reactor is exploding. That, in a sense, isn't the interesting part. The interesting part is why and what now.
That whole episode takes place over 5-6 hours immediately after the accident. You're spending one night with the firefighters and this massive beast that they're wrestling with, getting pummeled by radiation and fire and dying in front of that power plant.
How insidious the idea of radioactive contamination was, because you can't see it and you can't feel it. There's an existential threat to them.
The research I did.
Yeah, when they showed all that, I was like, details, like they're showing this. But like he said, I think they're blind to it, like they cannot see it. But I love like how they unraveled the story. Like we're really like walking through it with them and seeing how it unravels and the timeline of it, and I'm loving that. Like it makes it seem so real when you watch it.
This production was horrible. Possibly
Which
the most gruesome way
But
to
it draws
die
you in.
is by severe radiation poisoning. The body melts from the inside out and the outside in.
On the other side of that fire, you have the state refusing to accept what happens and suppressing the truth completely.
Their first instinct was the most Soviet instinct. Tell no one.
Cut the phone lines. Contain the spread of misinformation.
That character represents a certain philosophy that was being brought to bear that night, a philosophy that goes all the way back to the Russian Revolution. I wanted somebody who represented that true belief in a dream of a utopia that never was going to be and never was, but who was still clinging to it. In moments of terror, people turn to their delusions. And in that moment, you see the triumph of delusion. You can contain information, you can't contain nuclear isotopes. The truth was no longer something that could be hidden away.
Right, not for long. You know, as it shouldn't be. I definitely feel like you should give everybody a chance, especially, you know, if it hasn't touched where they're at. Now, if it touched where they're at, you know, they should be quarantined. Although, you know, you don't feel bad because it's innocent people. But it's just like, you don't want to infect other people either. So, if they have a chance, they should be able to get out. And I feel like definitely keeping them captive, basically, is just wrong. Keeping it a secret is just wrong. It's just wrong in my eyes. But of course, you guys put your opinions down below. Thank you guys for exploring with me. Let me know how you guys seen it when you first explored it. Let's go.